What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrian. If you're new here, I'm talking about books, whether I like them or not, and giving my humble opinion. In today's episode, we're going to talk about Morning Star, the third and last book. I mean, not last technically, but third of the last of the trilogy of the Red Rising trilogy, and I just finished it an hour ago. And now I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. I did some little noting here in a notebook, which you can see. I can lift a little. Um, I didn't read it in a week, nor in 2 weeks, as I said I will, and I didn't keep my promise as always. But what can I do? It's the biggest of the three. It's like 520 pages, but that's not the problem, and those are not excuses. The only excuse maybe that I will give today is that at times, and I mean rather more than less times, I felt like the book was kind of dragging a little. Yeah, there were some boring parts, which, or at least boring to me, I would say, because maybe someone would find them more interesting. There were a lot of detailed descriptions about stuff, or like nothing really happening, but it was only at times, and those were the times that I didn't read as much and I just had to go through it. But yeah, the beginning started strong, immediate continuation of Golden Sun, or like almost immediate. A lot of deaths in Morning Star, a lot of deaths, but nothing new with Pierce Brown, I would say. Um, in the book you can see a lot of character development, like with almost all the characters. I would say especially Ragnar and Sevro a lot. uh, Mustang, Darrow, Rogue, Cassius, everyone who's a main character, I would say that you can see huge character development in them. Now that I've read the three of them, the three books, the Red Rising, Golden Sun, and Morning Star, I will rate this 4.5 out of 5. I don't think in the last episodes I did rating on camera, but maybe because I forgot, or maybe because I just came up with it, I don't know. I mean, came up with it to include it in a video, but I will give this book 4.5. Golden Sun for me was a 5-star, clearly. And Red Rising, I'm still kind of torn between my choices, because Red Rising is 4.5 as well, but I can't just quite decide if I liked more Red Rising or Morning Star. And there are pros and cons to both of them, because Red Rising was the beginning, it shows you the whole story, the whole universe. But at the same time, this was already, you're familiar with the trilogy, you read 2 books already, you know what's going on. And despite the little dragging at times, I would say the last pages that I read today, which were like the last 100 pages, oh boy, the dragging disappeared, and the last 100 pages were just grasping. I just couldn't stop reading until I finished it. And as it's typical for our friend Pierce Brown, in the last 100 pages, or like maybe 200, was the unraveling of the plot twists, which, by the way, usually I can catch what's going on and what the plot twist is going to be. Here, the last couple plot twists, nope, had no idea. It was well executed, it was well written, I really liked it. Now let's go like overview over the whole book. Let's see what I can say here. We have new characters, some new characters. Sephi, I'm not gonna spoil, just gonna say their name. Sephi, Holiday, Trick. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff happening. Let's see here. Yeah, here I'm writing that it feels a little like dragging at times. Severo is changed, as well as Darrow. Then I've written that it's getting more interesting. I've written a little about Mustang. Complexity of the characters, more in depth, especially Victor, actually. You see a side of Victor that you didn't see in Golden Sun. Yeah, here if I tell you what's written I will spoil, so I would rather not do that. Here it's getting more and more interesting. The story unveils its complexity in a smooth way, even though it started kinda boring and dragging, what I was talking about. But in general, I really did like the book, and I really did like the whole trilogy. It kind of sucked me into it, and now I'm wishing I had the other 3 books, but at the same time I want to read something else, something different. And soon, maybe, depends on when I upload this video, but soon you can expect a book haul, because yesterday I ordered 3 books and they're supposed to come on Sunday. Today is Friday, but I don't know if I'm gonna upload the video today or tomorrow, and I don't know if when I'm going to record and upload the book haul. Doesn't matter. I have 3 new book surprises for you. I mean, they're not new, they're really famous, all 3 of them. 2 of them are by the same author, but I haven't read them and I really want to, and it's a little different than sci-fi, and so I will make the book review, like the book haul, and I'll show you the books and I'll start reading them, and then you're going to see reviews about them as well. Another thing I wanted to say, now that I finished the Red Rising trilogy, I have ideas for other content, which would be either making a video ranking the 3 books and talking a little about all of them, and first, second and third, even though I just told you, but if you want a separate video talking about them as a whole and overviewing all of them a little, I can do that. Let me know in the comments. And also another fun thought I had was, maybe if you want me to have what was it called? Yeah, reacting to hot takes about the Red Rising trilogy on Reddit or Instagram or wherever I find hot takes, because I don't have the audience still just to say to people, write your hot takes and just read them. So maybe I find some of them Reddit, or I don't know, but let me know if sounds interesting and you would watch something like this in the comments. You can also always subscribe to my channel and like the video. And the last things that I can say about Morningstar. Everyone expected, or at least I expected, how it would end. I'm not gonna say it, but it's kind of predictable, just because, you know, you just expect the good guys to win. And also there are other books after, even though they're not fully connected, or I don't know, I haven't read their summary, so I really can't say anything. Anyways, yeah, and the ending was predictable, but at the same time satisfying. Really satisfying, made in a really wholesome way. I liked the ending and the last 100 pages. I also fell in love with some of the new characters, or fell in love more with some of the other ones. And I can read you my thoughts from today, 25th of April, finished. And my writing says, well, it's finished. The last 100 pages were grasping. Huge plot twist, action and drama. Here, I'm not gonna read it to you. There is a surprise for Darrow at the end of the book. Still not better than Golden Sun, and maybe equal to Red Rising. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah, this was kind of a quick review, and I don't know. In all the 3 books I can't talk too much because I'm going to spoil, so basically it's my thought if I liked it or I didn't. So it's basically 10 minutes talking about whether you should read it or not. It's up to you. I will upload this video because I like doing this, and thank you all for watching. See you in the next video, which I don't know when it's going to be. Probably, hopefully soon. It's going to be a book haul. The 3 new books are ordered, as I said, and yeah, see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.